Okay, this is a video to demo KGW3204A gateway operation. Okay, and it's actually using this as a gateway for Modbus RTU slave gateway to this Modbus TCP IP. Okay, so if you see my drawing over here, okay, this is the my schematic. This is my physical layout, and this is the schematic drawing. So I have a laptop connecting to this KGW3204A. Okay, so there's a Ethernet connection over here, the yellow cable. Okay, and there's this serial communication connection over here. If you look at the schematic drawing over here, okay, so inside my team pack, okay, there's this Modbus pool, and it's running master, okay, and it's connecting to COM port 9. Okay, I have a USB converter over here, and it's connecting to the KGW3204A COM 1. Okay, so if this is master, there's active polling, okay, to this RTU slave over here. So it's keep polling, and it's polling at ID 4 for my this testing scenario. Okay, so there will be a gateway transfer over here, and the client, the Modbus client over here, which is the TCP IP, will reach out to back to my team pack at 192.168.0.11. Okay, and there's this Modbus slave over here to do the slave activity. Okay, so let's kick off by configuring this loop first. After this loop, we'll do a test. If it's successful, we'll move on to this second loop over here. Yeah, so let's go to my laptop. Okay, this is my laptop. Okay, log into the unit. Okay, the factory default is 192.168.0.1 .249. 249. Okay, and you should reach out to this page. Okay, so if you watch my video now, the video over here, there actually some maybe have some activity here and there. Okay, it's okay. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log in. Okay, and it's admin. Okay, followed by the password. Okay, the password I will show later. Actually is a small capital of PWD, okay, $sign for $sign again, followed by capital K YLAND. Yeah, okay, let me show you. Okay, this is the actual password. Okay, and login. Okay, if I'm logging this for the first time and I'm setting this, I will strongly recommend you do a factory reset back to default. Okay, it will take a while. Okay, so while he's doing the restoring, okay, let's come to here. Okay, what I can do is over here, I already create my workspace already. What I need to do is let's create another new. Click this. Sorry, let me try again. Click this new icon over here. Click project. Okay, add to current workspace. Okay, let's name it project 15. Okay, okay, double click project 15. Okay, and you get to see this platform. Okay, choose platform 22. Okay, platform 22, and press OK. So you should reach to here. Okay, so let's set up the relationship of the client to the Modbus TCP IP server. Right click, create a new client. Choose Modbus over here, double click. Okay, so over here, double click. Let's choose go by one. You may name it. For my testing, I do not want to name it. Okay, right click to create a new port. Okay, and create a serial port. Okay, enable the port by choosing the TCP client. Okay, the IP address that we are reaching out is actually 192.0.11. Okay, and the port number is 502. Okay, sorry, let me take away the 502 and press OK. Okay, come to this protocol setting. Okay, change this frame type to TCP IP. Okay, And yeah, most likely we're there already. Okay, right click and create a new bus, okay, and make it address 1. Okay, you can choose to not to name the name and the vendor. Okay, for my case. Okay, let's go to the analog input and do a right click for new point. Okay, I want to add 10 new point, and yeah, you get to see them here. Okay, go to the address over here. Let me enlarge this. Okay, by the way, it's been reset already. We just leave it. Later we'll come back to here. Okay, change the address. Okay, from maybe shift and hold it to the last register. Right click and do a batch modification. Okay, I want to start from 0 and step by 1. So you get to see this beautiful number of 0 increment to 9. Okay, I think I'm there already. So yeah, I'm there already. So what I need to do now is I put up a save and download it. Okay, I do a download. Okay, and it's actually project 15. Okay, and start to download, and he'll prompt me this. Okay, and I will show you the password. This is the regular password, and I will show you under the description. Okay, or maybe I put up a description over here. Okay, and press OK, and he'll reach out and download the program. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is the next thing I want to do now is let's reach out to the web page again. Okay, type in the password. $sign. Okay, yeah, and press login. And earlier, if yeah, this is the reset. You should do the reset. Okay, if it's done, for my case, I'm done. Okay, go to this data acquisition. Okay, and go to this prototype config review. Okay, go to this protocol project list, and press start to start the activity. So yeah, so you should get to see this activity over here. Okay, next thing is okay, let me go back to the my bigger page of this. Okay, so what I did now is I already configured this. Okay, I'm going to reach out to this. So I need to configure Modbus slave over here. Okay, so let me configure Modbus slave over here. Modbus slave. Okay, and do a configuration, do a connection first. Okay, TCP IP, and it's actually linked to my own address. Okay, take note the port address is 502, and press OK. Yeah. So yeah, how do we know it's working? Okay, first is I go to display and do communication. Yeah. So if there's some activity, that means it's working. That's a strong indication it's working. Okay, the next indication is let's go to the value and do it online. Okay, connect and do it online. And probably you will see online here. Okay, then there's some value over here, and it's all 0. Why is it 0? Because all the value here is 0. Okay, let's change this to maybe 11. Okay, so almost instantly this value will reflect the value. Okay, let's change this value to an increment value, and you get to see this number keeping adding 1. Okay, that's the good understanding. Okay, so let me show you my progress again. Okay, so what I did now is okay, let me expand this bigger, and yeah, it should be better if we make this. Okay, so I already established this and link up to this. Okay, here to here. Now I'm going to configure the RTU slave so that the Modbus master can reach out to here. Okay, take note, I'm going to configure it as ID4. Okay, let me reach out to my laptop again. Okay, so this is a client. Okay, let's go to the server and right click and create a new server. Okay, choose the Modbus driver. Okay, and press OK. So again, over here, under here, I think we do not need to do any configuration. Okay, under the port group, right click and choose a serial communication. Okay, for my case, I want to reach out to COM port 1, okay, and at a baud rate of maybe 19200, and yeah, the rest you just leave it as default. Okay, and because for my case, my unit is a RS232, so I just remain it as RS232. Okay, prototype, leave it as default. Okay, right click now and create a new. Okay, and yeah, just press OK. Okay, under this forward analog input, right click and new point. Okay, I want to map. Okay, okay, this is the mapping take place. Okay, and this is the unknown is actually referring to the server that I put up. I should put up a name, but for this testing I didn't put up a name. So if you choose to put up the name at the client, you should reflect here also. So let me choose 1229 and press OK. Okay, and let's go to the value. Oh, okay. Let me sort of disconnect first. Okay, so let's go to the server over here. Okay, and the reading register. Let's change this to address of maybe 0, or maybe let's change to a different number, maybe start from 100. Okay, and increment by 1. So yeah, so it's actually mapped to this address of 100. Okay, and yeah, should be okay. Okay, let's save the project and download again, project 15, and press save and download. Again, I need to go back to after I successfully download, I need to come to here and do a start up again. Okay, okay, so now it's working. Yeah, now it's working. So the next procedure is okay, let me show you guys. The next procedure is I already configure this. Okay, so I need to configure Modbus pool master. Okay, connect to COM9 to reach out to this guy. So yeah, so the next thing I want to do is, oh, one thing I forget is I need to configure this to ID4. Where do I change to this? Okay, the ID4 is over here. This is ID1. Okay, let me change this to ID4. Okay, sorry, let me show you over here. The ID4. Okay, you should the ID4. Come to here again, ID4. Okay, so let's save and download again. Okay, so let's go back to the web page again and do a start. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create create this Modbus pool. Okay, connect. Okay, it's a serial communication. Reach out to COM9, and these are the baud rate, and press OK. So you're going to expect error. Okay, and the first error that we're going to expect is because probably the slave ID is not correctly is not correct. So let's reach out to the slave ID, and which is 4. Okay, okay. Another thing that Poppy is having error because it's reaching out to address 0. Okay, earlier I changed it to 100, so let's change this to 100, and yeah, wow, you get to see this. You get to see this. Okay, let's open up to this. Yeah, this is the polling. Okay, this is the polling. There is from this to from this laptop to the KGW unit. Okay, let me show you the, if you want, okay, take note of the, you also may want to take note of the video, okay, the individual polling of this activity. Okay, let me increase this to a higher speed, okay, so that you can appreciate better the blinking. Okay, let me increase this probably to 100, and you should get to see more polling activity. Notice, see, this is polling at 1 second. Okay, this is polling properly at 100 millisecond. Okay, 1000 millisecond, 1 millisecond. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's operating at active polling. Okay, let me increase this. Let me change this value to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, out of range. Okay, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so you should immediately see this is reflected here. Yeah, so yeah, good understanding today. Yeah, with this I end my presentation. Thank you.